You're live with us on Atonville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. Morning, guys. Alright, if you are watching this for the first time, just remember this is Atonville TV. Now, all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I would prefer if you just go like and then share. It ups the numbers, guys. It helps us to bring in, if we hit a certain point, we get the right fundings to come into this channel. And then, as you know, Atonville FM and Atonville TV is all about giving back to the community. So every time you like, share, and subscribe, you're helping somebody to either eat or get educated or even get clothed. Yeah, cool. All right, so if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen, right there. All right, so as you know, everything I always talk about is always about your current affairs. Now and again, I'll make a joke about it, but hey, you can't be too serious in life, yeah? So whatever situation you might be in, just smile about it. Put your hands together like this and say, thank you for giving me life. Thank you for the fact that I'm breathing. Thank you that I don't have COVID. You know, if you're already COVID positive, you must say thank you that you are getting through it because you are breathing and you are watching me right now. All right, guys. So as we talk about our current affairs, we'll talk about the Olympics a little bit. Interact with us. Tell us how you're feeling. I want to know, how are you doing during the whole lockdown pandemic, as well as we were going through rioting, we were going through looting, we were going through a lot in South Africa. But if you're outside of the country, do interact with us. Tell us what's happening in your space. Don't forget, this is a safe space. This is an online platform. So there are no rules like the normal broadcasting rules. You can vent how you're feeling. You can join my conversation in whatever I'm talking about in studio. Please do join us, interact with us. I'm here for you. We're going to vent this out. Whatever's going on in your mind or in your heart and you want to get it off your chest, listen, I am your virtual friend that you never had. Yeah? All right, guys. So this morning, I'm going to update you guys quickly. All right? So I don't know if you heard about, it's titled like this, UK jails German art dealer over 1 million, is it pounds? Yeah, 1 million pounds. So it's a £1 million theft going on there. I don't know if you heard about the story. It's actually headlining in EWN. It's quite a story. Okay, check this out, right? So anyway, a German art dealer who used her husband's family name to steal from unsuspecting clients, right, and fund an extravagant lifestyle that was jailed in Britain on yesterday, right? So anyway, Angela Galbergian. She's 40 years old. I'm almost there. All right. Was sentenced to a 3.5 years after pleading guilty to stealing more than £1 million. That's what, like $1.4 million? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, in euros it's 1.2. That's a lot of money. Anyway, she was doing things like fraudulent deals. So this is now headlining everywhere. You'll probably hear it on the news later on. Not at the moment, because as soon as this came in, I decided to put on in. Now, if you want to join us in studio, tell us what you're thinking and feeling. You know what I want to know from the public? What are you getting up to, or how are you surviving financially if you are not working, or you got retrenched, or whatever the situation is, or whatever it may be? Tell us live. You can chat to me through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It doesn't matter. You can find the contact details at the bottom right of your screen. It's there for you to interact with me and tell me what's up. All right, join us in studio. I don't mind. I am live. We are live, and you can talk to us in studio. Now, the Southwark Crown Court in South London was told that Belgian, who married into a prominent arts family, used her social pedigree to convince victims to part with their money. Now, guys, you do know women they're born with a natural talent of manipulation. You know this, right? Yes, I'm a woman. I'm not speaking ill of us. I'm just telling you the truth. That's a lot of people don't like me. I voice everything I need to voice. I tell you exactly how I'm feeling. And yeah, so do talk to us. Tell us what you think. So, women, ladies, if you are watching, you do know you were born with a natural skill, right? I need you guys to interact with me. Tell me, are you aware that you have this God-given talent to manipulate people and convince people of certain things in life. And women have this natural way of doing it, and it works every single time. We got a message coming in on our Facebook page, coming in from a company called Rockstar V Productions South Africa. They say, good morning to the whole team. I'm so honored to have a production team actually watching the show. Thank you so much. All right, do talk to us in studio today. We're talking about manipulation. We're talking about our current affairs. We're talking about a woman that played her game so well, but eventually, you know, when you get, what is the word I'm looking for? You get reckless. Yeah. You know, when everything's going fine, you're taking people's money, you're running business, but not telling anybody this is actually fraud. It's not business, and it's against the law to do certain things. And now this lady, I beg your pardon, excuse me. This lady decided, okay, I'm gonna do fraudulent acts through whatever I'm doing, and this is what's gonna happen. So she stole quite a bit of money, all right, and I'm telling you, it's a thing with women, females, ladies. We were born with the skill to manipulate. I don't know if you agree with me. Feel free to disagree with me and talk to me in studio. Give me your opinion on what we're talking about today here in studio. Women were born with manipulation skills. Yeah, it's a God's gift. I know I have it. I use it for sales. I'm a businesswoman, guys. I use my, you know, it sounds bad. It sounds ugly when you say, yeah, I can manipulate like a queen. It's a thing of taking that same energy and that same skill and using it for good. That's what I do. So talk to us in studio. I'd like to hear from you. But before we go on with this, I would like to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you are live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. Now, guys, this show, if you are watching this for the first time, this show is about your current affairs and all things good. Even the bad. We're talking about bad right now in the first segment. That if you missed it and you just joined us, it's about everything. And as you know, the cliche, check out our Attenville TV bug on top. It says it's for everyone. Right? Okay, so we were talking about manipulation skills. Let's hold on that, right? Let's hold on that. Okay, hold up on that thought. Now, I just want to give you an update of what's happening with Disney as well. Okay. I'm a very, very big Disney Channel fan. I love everything about Disney. Leave the channel. I'm a very big fan. There's nothing you can't ask me that I won't be able to answer with Disney productions. All right. So I've got some news in. Okay, the Jungle Cruise. I don't know if you guys did. Are you guys keeping updated with the Disney? Kids, if you're watching, I don't know if you guys keep up with it. Now, don't laugh at me. I'm proudly 33 years old and I'm a Disney fanatic, freak, obsession, name it, right? Now, for those of you who are following Disney, Jungle Cruise, it's Disney's new nostalgia-soaked adventure film based on a 1950s theme park ride. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Anyway, they have an unexpectedly modern twist. One of its main characters comes out as gay. Okay, so a scene in which Jack Whitehall's character discusses his sexuality with Dwayne The Rock. You guys know him as The Rock. Okay, and it's Dwayne Johnson's Amazon boat captain, though far from groundbreaking but modern cinema terms. Now, it is a departure for the traditionally conservative studio. Interested yet? Yeah. Those of you who got the premiere before me, I'm very angry. I can't follow it. Alright, so young British fop Mac Gregor does not use a specific word gay. All right, but he explains how he broke off 3 engagements with women because his interests happily lay elsewhere. Okay, yeah, I respect that. So his interests happily lay elsewhere, as we know this, and promptly skipper Frank to raise a toast to elsewhere as well. So he says, I felt the scene was really exactly what it is, and he also states that which has it has 2 men talking about what they love, right? And then it's also it's about what they loved and who they loved. So Johnson, as you'll know him, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, the world's top paid movie star, told a press conference this week. Juicy information. If you're a Dwayne Johnson fan, are you happy with what I just told you? Alright, so but the exchange is likely to make waves upon the film's release, which is today. Pom 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 pom. Alright, so which is of Disney's tiniest steps towards LGBT representation in recent years having been slammed and a home abroad. So it's not just by conservatives, right? So check this out if you want to do some research on it. Okay, it's you have to look for Jungle Cruise. Dwayne Johnson, big star there. Lots of people love him. I'm one of them. I like him in too many movies. He actors in too many movies. But guys, talking about entertainment, let me not forget, for those of you who don't know about Attenville FM and Attenville TV, we have a stand-up comedian. We call her first name is Chantal, but her stage name is Jax Justice. Yeah, I like it. I had to think about it. Okay, so if you go into our Attenville FM Facebook page, you're gonna see that she has a bit of a scene there with her doing her stand-up comedy. She's quite funny. I want you guys to check it out. It was posted last night, and you're gonna see the introduction with Chantal Jax live on stage, and it's quite funny. She's quite a cute one. When she's in studio, you can't help but smile. So check out Jax Justice live on the Attenville FM page on Facebook, and if you haven't seen it yet, just type in Jax Justice. It might come up. Alright, so stay tuned as I'm gonna keep you company a little bit in the morning. If you are still in your warm bed, stay there. It's cold outside. But if you are out there on the roads, please don't forget, when you leave your home, it is the law to wear your face mask wherever you go, covering your nose and mouth, as well as don't forget the lesson I taught you guys. Every day I teach you guys this. Wash your hands regularly. It's more effective than using a sanitizer. But if you can't, please sanitize when touching foreign places or things, you know. We'll come back straight after this commercial break.
Wanna be a star? For all your music needs, contact Rockstar Beat Productions South Africa. We offer music production, publishing, artist management, and digital distribution. For further information, contact 084 605 5466.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you are live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. Sorry, I'm shaking my legs. It's kind of chilly. All right. So, okay. How many of you are sitting at home right now looking at your screen and thinking, I'm qualified, but I still can't get a job? Okay. Now, for many South Africans, a qualification is perceived to be the passport to a good job, right? And a decent salary. Just, opening the way. It opens your way to a better life for them, and it also opens a way for your families, So when you study something, no matter what the industry or whatever it may be, you are told and you are taught it will open up doors and avenues to things that normal average people can't do who are not educated. Now, South Africa's private higher education sector has actually grown rapidly since 1994. Now, when the education system actually began to expand under democracy, the number and types of private institutions have also increased, right? And students' enrollment were more than double between 2011 and 2019, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so there are currently 130 registered private higher education providers. Congratulations if you didn't know. And these institutions enroll about 210,000 students. Yay. So it's also produced more than 42,000 graduates in 2019. Now, if you look at the sector, it's diverse in terms of institutional reputation. Everybody does that. You know, when you're researching the place you want to learn at, you'll research their reputation, you'll research the level of education, and then you'll also research if they are accredited outside when you're hunting for a job after you get educated. Now, a little bit of advice for the kids who are watching this show this morning. Guys, when you are looking at any career path, you need to think nicely, can you actually get into that field that you want to, that you're interested in, or that you're passionate about? Now, let me give you some advice from experience, from work. When you go into a field, see, I chose to study sound engineering and film and TV broadcasting. Hello, yeah, we're broadcasting. All right, so basically what I'm saying to you, from a young age, you should figure out what you're passionate about, what you want. Usually your parents just start irritating you around what, grade 10, grade 11, what do you want to be when you go out of school? The actual thing is you should have decided this when you were 12, 13 and start connecting yourself to the people that are involved in well, let's just say that are involved in the industry that you want to go into, right? Messages coming in on the Facebook page. Morning, Brenna Uveva Kandise. Thank you for joining us this morning, honey. Good morning. All right, so what we're saying is that when it comes to your education, right, you need to first get yourself connected. Okay, say I, for instance, chose sound engineering, and I knew I want to go into the broadcasting side and the film side of things. So what I did was, from the age of 12 or 13, I decided to visit the SABC, our broadcasting facility here in South Africa, right? So I decided to go to the SABC. I've gotten into the building. I asked management, can I be the Tigo? Can I be the cable guy? Can I learn? Can I be here? You don't have to pay me. I just want to gain experience. I'm this little kid, guys. As you can see, I'm quite a tiny person. I haven't grown since I was 30. So. Anyway, my point of this conversation is that get yourself in there. Learn the ropes of how things work. Make friends or get acquainted with people that are in the same industry as you. Once you decide, by the time you go to college, you're already setting yourself up to get a job after that, right? So all you have to do, get yourself connected, just like I did. I asked to be the Tigo. I asked to be the you know, the lowest, you get the food chain? Yeah, I was at the bottom of the food chain. I decided, let me pull cable, let me learn, let me make tea for the production. I'm gonna learn. You know, while you're there, you doing all these things, you're still learning. You're capturing with your eyes, you're listening, you're absorbing, you take notes. By the time, when the time is right, you'll notice all that knowledge is there and you can do what you need to do and do it well because you learned a lot. Experience is something that can't be bought. So, when I went to college, I was blessed to have a father and mother who actually paid for my studies, right? And I went to college, I studied. And guys, believe it or not, I did very well. Because you know, when you like something, you will study. It's different from school. School, you're forced. You're forced to learn the syllabus that they are giving you. Now, when you go to tertiary education, you chose to do certain things, certain subjects, and a certain field that you chose to study, right? So, I used to come home with distinctions. People used to think I was this bubbly, crazy person with no brain. When I went to campus and I graduated top 3 in the country, Bob's your uncle. My whole family was like, huh? That's fine. A's. But hey guys, when you like something, you will study and you will work hard. Now, join us in conversation if you want to interact with me in the studio today. You'll find the contact details at the bottom right of your screen right there. Now, here's the end of my story. I want you guys to do this. Kids, please try this. Get yourself connected. Whether you want to be a fireman, whether you want to be a salesman, whether you are already into marketing, or if you just want to be a successful businesswoman or man, do yourself a favor, do some research and go study business management. If you're not sure of a certain career path, you just want to build an empire, study business management, okay? So anyways, what I'm saying to you is, when I got out of college, let me finish my story, sorry, I keep drifting off. When I finished college, straight out of college, I already had a job waiting for me at the SABC because I planted the seed there myself. So do that for yourself, kids. I know, it's been a rough couple, well, it's not 1 year, it's 2 years, it's going to be 2 years. The coronavirus pandemic has cost you your education, has cost you to go to school and learn, but I hope you made an effort, you took the time to actually study online or keep updated or read your textbooks at home or your notes or a lot of kids are using YouTube to learn things. I don't know, but were a lot of schools who had the ways and means to teach online. I hope you guys kept yourself educated. You should have learned to also keep your sleeping pattern. Don't go to bed don't change your sleeping pattern, because when things go back to normal, you're gonna be irritated, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be exhausted, you won't be able to focus. So I need you guys to learn these things. Kids, learn how to plan for the future. And I need you guys to also make sure you set yourself up. Once you get there, you've got a job in place. From there, once you're inside that job that you've always dreamed about and worked towards, obviously you want to work yourself up from the career that you start at. Now, I started at the bottom of the food chain. In production, the sound engineer is the bottom of the food chain. And then you can obviously grow into, in production, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, from a floor sound engineer, you're a junior. You want to be promoted eventually to a sound mixer, so you become a senior. Then from there, you want to learn how everything else works with the cameras, the shooting, because eventually the last thing you want to be in production at the top of the food chain is the director. So I decided, after I was a sound engineer on the floor, which is a junior, that plugs in the mics, pulls the cables, sets up the monitors, sets up everything with audio in studio, right? Now, when you're growing, when you're going up the food chain and getting promoted, you want to become the senior mixer, the person that mixes on the desk and pushes up the audio for the director. From there, I wanted to learn how lighting works. From lighting, I wanted to become the PA, and then I wanted to do the vision mixing, which is like camera cutting, and eventually I ended up being a director. Yeah, film, TV, you name it. Alright guys, lots of messages flying in on the Facebook page joining this conversation. Brenna Huve Makandi says, well said Kim, you start from the bottom and learn. Yes ma'am, you do. Brenna Huve also adds, great career guidance Kim, this motivates a lot. I'm glad I could be of help, Brenna. Alright guys, if you want to interact with us in studio today, tell us your opinion, tell us how you're doing. For those of you who are well educated but still cannot get a job, interact with us, tell us what you're getting up to, what you're doing to make ends meet and survive. I'd like to hear from you guys. We'll come back straight after this commercial break. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you are live with us on Atten Bull TV. This is the Cracker Down Show with myself, Kimera Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. Alright, so this morning we were talking about career talks. I was actually giving you some guidance as to how qualified people can actually get a job in the industry that they studied. Lots of you are sitting at home with qualifications, yeah? Well educated, probably the best marks in the country, and you're like, I still don't have a job. I know, it's hard. The key to getting a job in the industry you have chosen, ladies and gentlemen, is getting connected, not just studying and getting qualified, and then where do you go to? You know that saying, it's a really old saying, you gotta know people. It's not about that. It's about connecting yourself. Get yourself connected. It's a business strategy as well. You need to be able to use it's logic. Use your brain. Now, any field, kids, if you are watching, any field that you choose to pursue, I need you to learn from me, a person that's successful at doing it. And I want to help people I like to educate people on how to do even the simplest things in life. Because sometimes people miss the simple things in life, and they look at everything that's technical, and they look so far past the answer. It's amazing, and you never get out of it. So that's what I'm here to do, help you see what you're doing wrong, and simple as that, get yourself connected. Now kids, if you're still studying in your first year, second year, third year, whatever is it that you're studying, right? Go out there. Go and get involved in the industry or the league that you want to be in, right? In the career that you want to go into. Make friends. Get connected. Ask them for help. You know, for those of you people who love going to church or temple or mosque, they always tell you, ask and you shall receive. So you need to go out there, make it happen. Make friends with the boss, the manager, the procurement, whatever, right? Make friends with the people that you want to get involved with. Or basically the industry you want to get involved in. Get there, go there, get numbers, get emails, show commitment. You know what? Offer them your services for the first 3 months for nothing. Do it, because that will secure your space inside the company you want to be in. Now, yes, I know I told you we're going to talk about Olympics, but we're running out of time on the TV show. But please do join me again. I will be back here on Monday morning. 5:30 sharp, please. Here on the Crack of Dawn show, we talk about all things good. Just remember, look at the top right of your screen. It says Attenville TV. It's for everyone. All right, so lots of messages that came in this morning. I'd like to say thank you so much to Brenna Hoover Makandise and the whole crew of the record label called Rockstar V Productions South Africa. I just want to thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Guys, if you haven't done it already, do it, please. It helps us give back to the community and uplift this community. Now, for those of you who want to know where I'm jumping to in the next, couple of minutes, I'm going to be live on Attenville FM. It's for everyone. Same slogan. All right, so it's an online radio station. It's called Attenville FM. All you need to do to listen to it is download the app from your app store. And you can also find it and get it on Google Play. So for those of you who have a smartphone, go to your Play Store, go Attenville FM, right? Go Attenville FM, type it in your search bar. Go Attenville FM, click download, Bob's your uncle, and there I am known as DJ Baby Girl. You can catch me there live every single weekday, Monday through to Friday on the Breakfast Express show on Attenville FM. All right, guys, don't forget, for those of you who are watching this through Facebook, we have an app, a button on Facebook, on our Facebook page. Go to Attenville FM, right? On that page, it's going to say use app. Click on it, press play, done. Bob's your uncle. You can listen to Attenville FM. You'll hear me in a couple of minutes on the radio, live. I'll keep you company all the way up until 9 o'clock, guys, with your traffic updates and everything. All right, guys, it's time for me to go now. It is a happy Friday. Do us a favor, be safe in whatever you do. Yes, alcohol was open now. I think they closed for the weekend. I hope you bought your stock yesterday. All right, guys, join me live in a couple of minutes on the radio. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, have a blessed day. Bye-bye for now.